fly without fear or favour on all who pass by. Fling it here, fling it there. If they stand in line, then these all get their share. The cats and the dogs stank to high kingdom come. The kiddies browned off ran home screaming to mum. The trail of sheer havoc were terrible grim. But open top car were filled up to the brim. Fling it here, fling it there. If they stand in line, then these all get their share. In her garden, Miss Pringle was quite scandalised. Good gracious, she cried, I've been fertilised! While the Methodist minister's teetotal wife were plastered for the very first time in her life. Fling it here, fling it there. If they stand in line, then these all get their share. The vicar's windows were all open wide when a generous helping descended inside. The vicar at table in town, let us pray, when this manure from heaven come flying his way. Fling it here, fling it there. If they stand in line, then these all get their share. Now all of this time, Walter trundled along. He were quite unaware there were anything wrong, till a vision of woe flagged he down. What a sight! A policeman all covered in, they's got it right. Fling it here, fling it there. If they stand in line, then these all get their share. Fling it here, fling it there. If they stand in line, then these all get their share.
There we are, Trevor Hobnop, but that time, of course, it was chiefly yourself. Yes. No Woodlands show would be complete without a solo from our choreographer. So here with her own backing group, as always, tapping out the talent, it's none other than Miss Trudy Whittle. This year's show, choreographed all of the recent shows here at Woodlands and does so much for the Woodlanders and towards the production of the show. We're so delighted that Scott, Craig and members of Trudy's family are all here this evening. She does a fantastic job. Now Craig, he's got, well, there's a good thing and a bad thing. Now the bad thing is that you broke your collarbone, didn't you? A couple of days anyway. It's lovely to see you here. But the good thing is, he won a cup at Froome Carnival 2 weeks ago, didn't you, Craig? Well done. Lovely. And it's always great to see in the audience people who've been in the show before. And I think we've got at least 2 out there. So we've got Adrienne. Where are you, Adrienne? It's lovely to see you. Great. It was in our show 2 or 3 years ago. It's lovely. And you're enjoying life up in the big metropolis?
Yeah, it's good.
excellent. And we've also got a lady who's travelled a long way to be here this evening, at least 5 yards from next door. Of course, it's great that she's here because, as you know, she's not been well. Thelma Moore does so much for us here at the village, looking after the village hall, and of course starred in the show for many years. Now, those of you who live locally will know that the prison at Shepton Mallet closed down in March this year. Now, that was unfortunate because it meant that a number of the staff were made redundant and were looking for work, and of course it left that grade 2 listed building to find a use for. Well, a use has been found in the form of a hotel. But the big problem is, how are they going to get round retraining the staff to get them into the sort of mood for the hospitality and leisure industry? I mean, for example, will breakfast be full English or simply... Well, we will find out as we visit the new Shepton Mallet Gateway Hotel.
Miss everybody, why don't you ring the bell?
Good morning, can I help you?
Are you the manager?
No, the governor, the manager is out. Why?
I'd like to make a complaint.
Oh, you do you?
Who are you?
My name is Mackay. I'm the chief.
Screw? You?
Watch it, laddie. Oh, I see. No, I mean I'm the head of customer relations under the new regime. What's the nature of your complaint?
Well, breakfast for one thing. I mean, does it always have to be porridge?
Well, we do have our a la carte service, madam. You can order what you like.
Oh, fine then. Tomorrow morning I'll have 2 rashers of fatty, streaky bacon, 2 rubberised fried eggs, a chipolata like a matchstick, toast that's been cremated, and tea that's so stewed it could almost be coffee. Please.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. We can't do a breakfast like that.
Well, you did this morning.
And the facilities, they're non-existent. I mean, where are all the bars?
Have you not looked out of your window, madam?
Oh yes, all I can see is an exercise yard.
Well, do you like our executive open-air gymnasium with our new self-service jacuzzi?
I thought it was a tin bath.
No, but to be fair, it does explain one thing. When I went to use it, they handed me a straw and told me to make the bubbles myself.
And why have we got to be in by 9 o'clock and lights out by 10?
That's our lockdown policy, sir. We can't have guests disturbing the neighbours. You can't be too careful in a residential area, you know.
And the rooms, they're so tiny, you couldn't swing a cat. I mean, you wouldn't want to, but... and as for the beds, well, they're quite ridiculous. Oh, we booked a double room, didn't we? Yeah. And we got bunk beds.
Well, yes, that is standard issue for inmates, guests, madam.
But that means I don't get my conjugal rights.
What do you mean you don't get it? Inmate!
Not without
Inmate!
Oh no! Don't think about that one.
Little ex-prison joke there, sir.
And the ensuite is just a bucket in the corner.
Oh, you went for the luxury suite then, did you, madam?
Of course we did. We're on our honeymoon. I asked for the honeymoon suite.
Bridal?
Well, no, I thought I'd just hold on round his neck until I got the hang of it.
Oh, an excursion.
You were going to say about those eye holes in
Oh,
the...
those eye holes. Yeah, those. Why are there eye holes in the blooming door?
Well, that's standard security feature in most hotel rooms, I think you'll find, sir.
Yeah, but they're for us looking out. Yours, you lot looking in.
It is for your safety, madam.
Well, how?
Well, when you arrive, you can look in, see if you have any burglars that would prevent you from being mugged.
Do you get many burglars and muggers round here?
Oh, yes, indeed, madam. We've got hundreds of them muggers around here.
And as for the excursions, well...
What's the problem?
Well, we went on this exclusive theatre trip to the fantastic Woodlanders show with pre-show dinner and drinks.
Yes, at the Horse and Groom, I hear it's very good.
Yeah, everything was fine there, but as soon as I went to the toilet, one of your colleagues kept tapping me with a blooming truncheon.
Well, sir, we can't have inmates, guests escaping, running around all over the countryside, can we, sir? Wouldn't do at all.
Well, this place is a dump. We want our money back.
Sorry, madam, you don't get time off for good behaviour.
We want our money back.
Sorry, sir, madam, no refunds. But we can offer you alternative accommodation if you'd rather transfer, or that is move.
Well, where to?
Oh, it's quite nearby, an open private setting. Lovely woods and stuff, and excellent security fencing, too, I understand. I'm sure you'll like it.
Okay then.
Well, I'll just make the call. Hello, Mr. Barclough. I've an hour or two for you. Yes, I want a transfer. No trouble really. Yes, I know, they never learn. You can take them 2 places. Yes, excellent. Would you like to take advantage of our new super saver option?
What will that be?
Well, it's £5 off a day if you make your own bed.
Yeah, we'll make our own bed.
Hello, Mr. Barclough. They'll be wanting the wood on the nails and hammer. We'll send them over when group 4 return to the Hotel Shallowbank. Then lost it again, of course. Okay, Mr. Barclough, bye. Oh, well then, Mr. Fletcher. Oh, Mr. Fletcher. Well, looks like we can get you transferred today, so pack your bags, be at the front gate at 10:30.
You haven't told us where we're going.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is. Centre Parks, here we come.
They just were kept it open as a prison. There we are. Alan Overton, striking resemblance to Mr. Mackay, together, of course, with Ray and Janet. Now, a little conundrum for you. Cricketing birds. What is the title of the next number? Any ideas? No? Think of, well, I'll give could it be Hawkeye? Could it be Bats? No, it's neither of those. It's Titwillow. And we are so delighted that we have just for this week a singing star, a true star of the opera, who is in all the way from the continent, all the flamboyance, the flair and the flourish of the continentals. Give a big welcome, please, to Mr. Luciano Pavarotti Hardingo. Give him a big hand.
I have travelled a long way this evening to be with you all. I come all the way from Trowbridge, and I'm very glad to leave. Now, I would like a lot more applause when I come on, if you please. So I will try again. You didn't know it was me coming on, did you? No, if you'd known, much bigger. We try again. Hey, come. Here we go. We try again.
We better give him good work.
Sure about that. You are wonderful. It's nice to have a nice warm hand on my entrance. Now, we are going to perform for you a beautiful song. Now, when I do this song at the Scala, I have the 50 beautiful ladies to sing for me. I have the 50 handsome young men to sing for me. Here, I have you. You will have to do your best, eh? Now we are going to do this song, and I will need to split you right down the middle. Split you down. Can you put your legs together, please, madame? I wanted to know which side you're on, and I don't want to split the difference. See? Oh, she's on this side. She's on this side. We is going to sing for you the beautiful song from Goldberg and Solomon's Mikado.
Gilbert and Sullivan, the artist.
Yes.
Gilbert and Sullivan Mikado. Okay, we do this song for you. Now, all you people over on this side, you is going to be the willows. Every time in the song I say willow, you all shout back as loud as you can, willow. We give it a big try. Okay, here we go. Willow! Willow! Very disappointing. We try again, much louder if you please. Willow! Willow! That is better, that is better. So you are the willows.
We know what's coming next.
You are quite right. You are the tits. Now every time in the song I say tit, you shout back as loud as you can. Tits. Please wait till I get to it. Here we go. Tit!
Yes!
No, I was very disappointed with those tits. I think you can make them much bigger, eh? We want the nice bigger tits, okay? We try again. Tit! It's good, it's good. So we have the willows, we have the tits, we have the piano, we have me. Here we go with a big beautiful song. I choreographed this myself. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang.
Willow! Tits!
The rehearsal was so good. You let yourselves down. Oh, we try again. Oh, this time much more oomph. Put lots into the tits, if you please, and lots into the willows. Here we go. Pat. Beautiful dance. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang.
Willow! Tits! Willow! Tits! Willow!
That's better. And I sighed to him, Dickie, but why do you sit singing?
Willow! Tits! Willow! Tits! Willow!
You were getting there. Is it weakness of intellect, birdie, I cry, or a rather tough worm in your little inside? With a shake of his poor little head he reply, oh!
Willow! Tits! Willow! Tits! Willow!
It's good, it's good. We try once more, only this time much quicker. So you must get out the willows quicker, and you must do the best you can. Eh? Okay, much faster. Here we go. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang willow. I say to him, Dickie bird, why do you sit singing? Keep in tune. Is it weakness of intellect, birdie, I cry, or a rather tough worm in your little inside? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, big finish. Oh!
Graham Harding, who's contributed so much to the Woodlanders since he joined us 2 or 3 years ago. It's fantastic to have him. Now, as the interval draws near, an opportunity for me just to remind you that during the interval there will be a raffle. There are tickets still available. Is it Valerie selling tonight? Obviously not, but anyway. I hope you see, I was just testing. There will be raffle tickets available for you, being sold by somebody who we obviously don't know who, but anyway, they are available. We're very grateful because all the prizes are given and all of the proceeds from these shows, as you will know throughout the whole of the 36 years, are either spent here in the village hall, which has been extended over the years, over the way of the church, or the numerous charities, individuals and organisations, and in your programme there's a list of those supported last year, that we have been able, but we've only been able through the support of audiences like yourselves and all the wonderful, wonderful way that you have looked after us over the years. So we're very, very grateful. Also, there are ice creams for sale. Now this year we have a choice, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Joy Chant, who looks after the ticket sales and does a wonderful job, and husband Alan is running the bar this evening. You have the opportunity to buy cornets, yes, or tubs. What about that? Now they're only £1 each. Also, during the interval, all of the bars throughout the auditorium will be open, with the exception of the one on the balcony, which is closed this year due to health and safety reasons. The prices are very, very, very reasonable. Last year we celebrated the 2012 Olympics and visited our capital city, the City of London. This year we return, as we ring down the curtain on the first half, we return to the streets of that wonderful city, where we will find in these times of recession that for some of the people, some of the inhabitants who perhaps formerly were the rather better well off and lived the rather grand lifestyle, we will find that for them things are not what they used to be.
I'm Bert. Perhaps you've heard of me, Bert. Had word of me strolling along, hearty and strong, living on plinths of fresh air. I dress up in fashion, but when I'm feeling depressed, I shave from my cuffs all the whiskers and fluff, put my hat on and toddle up west. I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30 and saunter along like a toff. I walk down the Strand with my gloves on my hand, then I walk down again with them off. I'm all airs and graces, correct easy paces, without food so long I forgot where my face is. I'm Bert, I haven't a shirt, but my people are well off, you know. Nearly everyone knows me, from Smith to Lord Rosebery. I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow. I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30 and saunter along Temple Bar. Around there I skip, and I shout pip pip, and the darnfools think I'm in my car. At Rothschild's I swank it, my body I plank it, on his front door step, with the mail for a blanket. I'm Bert, and Rothschild is hurt. He said, you can't sleep there. I said, oh. He said, I'm Rothschild, sonny. I said, well, that's darn funny. I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow.
Burlington Bertie from Bow.
I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30 and Buckingham Palace I view. I stand in the yard while they're changing the guard, and the Queen shouts across, toodaloo. The Prince of Wales' brother, along with some other, slaps me on the back and says, come and see mother. I'm Bert, and royalty's hurt. When they ask me to dine, I say no. I've just had a banana with Lady Diana. I'm Burlington Bertie. I'm Burlington Bertie. I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow.
Hey!
I say, James, put the rails in the garage, will you? I'll butter them later. Bertie, old bean.
Nice to
Lovely to
see
see you. How are you doing?
you. Lovely to see you.
I say, Bertie, such news,
Yes.
such news. Eh?
Yes.
Today we've been busy. We're moving, and we're all in a fidgety fit. Our last digs was on the embankment, the 4th seat from Waterloo Bridge.
The cooking and all the attendance didn't happen to suit us so well. So we ordered our man to pack up and look out for another hotel.
We think that our new place is extra highbrow.
But wait till I tell you where we're stopping
We live in Trafalgar Square with 4 lions to guard us, fountains and statues all over the place, the metropole staring us right in the face. We know it's a trifle draughty, but we looks at it this way, you see. If it's good enough for Nelson, it's quite good enough for me.
When I think of those unlucky bounders, like Branson and such millionaires, who are forced to put up at the Ritz, well, my tenderest sympathy is theirs.
But to show we're not selfish or greedy, we just tell each aristocrat that we don't mind exchanging apartments. One cannot say fairer than that.
But the soft-headed sillies don't hear what we say. They just go on suffering while we're all okay. We live in Trafalgar Square with 4 lions to guard us, fountains and statues all over the place, with the metropole staring us right in the face. We know it's a trifle draughty, but we looks at it this way, you see. If it's good enough for Nelson, it's quite good enough for me.
All together.
We live in Trafalgar Square with 4 lions to guard us, fountains and statues all over the place, with the metropole staring us right in the face. We know it's a trifle draughty, but we looks at it this way, you see. If it's good enough for Nelson, it's quite good enough for me.
We're a couple of swells, we stop at the best hotels, but we prefer the country far away from the city smells. We're a couple of sports, the pride of the tennis courts. In June, July and August we look cute when we're dressed in shorts. The Vanderbilts have asked us out for tea. We don't know how to get there, no siree. No siree. We would drive up the avenue, but we haven't got a price. We would skate up the avenue, but there isn't any ice. We would ride a bicycle, we haven't got a bike, so we'll walk up the avenue, yes, we'll walk up the avenue, yes, we'll walk up the avenue's what we like.
Investment bankers are we, with plenty of currency. We'd open up the safe, but we forgot where we put the key. We're the favourite lads of the girls in the picture ads. We'd like to tell you who we kissed last night, but we can't be cats.
The Vanderbilts are waiting at the club, but how are we to get there? That's the rub. That's the rub.
We could sail up the avenue, but we haven't got a yacht. We could ride up the avenue, but the horse we had was shot. We could ride in a taxi cab, but we haven't got the fare. So we'll walk up the avenue, yes, we'll walk up the avenue, yes, we'll walk up the avenue till we're there.
Cobblestones Island, try that way, it's downhill. Every night you'll find me tired out and worn, happy when the daylight comes creeping. Your turn. Heralding the dawn. Better. Sleeping when it's raining and sleeping when it's fine. I hear the trains rattling by. Pavement is my pillow. Come on, no matter where I stray. Underneath the arches, I dream my dreams away. Keep singing, here we go. Underneath the arches, I dream my dreams away. Underneath the arches, on cobblestones I lay. Every night you'll find me tired out and warm, happy when the daylight comes creeping, heralding the dawn, sleeping when it's raining and sleeping when it's fine. I hear the trains rattling by. Pavement is my pillow, no matter where I stray. Underneath the arches, I dream my dreams away.
Now, last year the first half of our show was themed around the 2012 London Olympics. This year, the second half, as there is a 13 in the year and Halloween is just around the corner. We take an irreverent and humorous look into the world of fantasy, into the supernatural. We will meet monsters, ghosts, ghouls, and mad scientists. And to start the second half, the creations of perhaps the maddest scientist of them all, Dr. Frankenstein. Yes, Dr. Frankenstein.